Gaffer, that's a hard one to take.
Yeah, very hard. But the performance, everything about the game didn't deserve anything. Full credit to Macclesfield on a bad run, and they made us look a very poor team. And that's down to us more than anything else. I'm very, very disappointed. Probably worst I felt. I think we were weak. In every department we were weak. I don't like criticising my players. I try not to, but that performance don't merit nothing. But I tell you, I won't make excuses because we've got one or two injuries or people going into different positions. One thing we are is short of players, but still good enough players to go and win the game. And like the goal, we scored a goal probably against a run of play, really scrappy goal. You get 1-0, but common sense, a bit of game know-how. Not one person on the pitch has took control of the game. Not as a group of players, they haven't took control of the game. Let's do this, let's do that. You have to talk for them all the time. All the time, giving them instructions, and there's no... Drives me. I just wish I was out on the pitch playing with some of them. I really do. And but unfortunately, I'm not. And luckily for them, I'm not. Because we're just weak in our performance, and it's not right with the following we got there again today. Just win this scrappy game 1-0. We know they're going to come at you because they've got. But all over the pitch, I've got experienced players there who are not communicating, not talking, organising. They're not doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it was an embarrassment. I'm embarrassed. It's an embarrassment performance from us.
I'm not looking to give you an excuse, but up until Parksy went off, we looked comfortable. We didn't seem to cope with that when he went off.
Even now, we've come to a place, they're vulnerable. They haven't won for so long. They're vulnerable. So I expect us to take the game to him when our away record and what have you, and after disappointment of the home games, and I expect us to come here and try and win the game and give it a real good shot, and we haven't. We just haven't. It drives me potty, and they're not even saying a word in the dressing room. What is wrong with them? What is talking? No, it's hard to take that performance. I don't like us playing like that.
That's a criticism you've had consistently since you got here, John. How do we get these lads to start digging each other out?
Well, listen, they're all knocking on my door. I keep telling you they're all good enough. They knock on my door. They've got all these reasons why they should be in the team. But now some of them will probably get an opportunity because of the injuries we got. And we're picking up. So you need to get in there. You want to give a performance to stay in the team. No one's giving me a performance where I'm thinking, oh, you'll be playing Tuesday against Lincoln, definitely. Not one of them. Not one of them. I felt we were just inviting pressure. They put big lads on. We're standing off the ball, allowing the ball. We're coming in with quality instead of putting pressure on the ball. Just a bit of discipline. We need leaders on the pitch, and we are lacking in big time.
That was something that was noticeable. Once they got the goal, we seemed to sit back. We didn't really go at them.
You can only tell them and shout and give advice from the side. You can't. Like I say, I wish I was on the pitch where I could go and drag them around and tell them what should be doing better. But we've got good experience on the pitch, though. Players who've played a lot of games, and they should be giving instructions. You should be demanding. And I've told them to look each other in the eye in the changing room there. There's one or two of them should be scrapping with each other in there after the game. I would have done that if I was playing with someone and someone was playing with me and I weren't doing my job and other players. And it's what goes on in the dressing room, and I want to see a bit of spirit and a bit of fight about them. Not one of them has said a word after the game, and you end up talking rubbish actually, because they're frustrating you that much. You're frustrated that much, you end up talking rubbish and bringing things up, and it's ridiculous.
I can see that is one of the most frustrating things at the moment, the fact that these lads, even now in the dressing room, aren't talking to each other about what's gone wrong.
Well, I don't know how I get it. Listen, different personnel probably. If that's one of the reasons, and I need to do that, probably need different personnel. Then, if I've got a really quiet bunch and it's not good enough and we're not doing it, and we need more of it, I need to look at. I always look at myself when we lose a game. I always look at that performance. I blame myself half the time. I do blame me. I'm not kicking the ball for him. No, I'm not taking throw-ins for him. I'm not trying to control the ball for him, am I? It's only a round ball. They're not playing with an egg. They make it look so difficult. They do make it look so difficult, and it's ridiculous. It is sometimes. Watching it is. I find it very hard to take.
You've already batted this one off, John, but you've added Hallam Hope and Gary Little to a treatment room that is full of players who would start anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm not going on about injured players. I need to go on about the players who are going to be playing. The lads, you get injuries. Unfortunately, we're getting too many at this moment in time. I've just got to look at who's there, who's available, and I've got to stick with the ones who I've got, who's going to be available for. Got a really easy game against Lincoln, haven't we? So, but our performance, I told you before, I can merit like losing games, but not the way we've gone under there.
How do we pick them up ahead of Tuesday? Because that is now a big game.
Just got to usually, you got to try and do the things the best way you think's to get the team back together. And we're on a little, we're on a bad run. We're not winning any games. We're not picking points up, and this is it. And 4 weeks ago, really positive. I'm talking to you. Let's get belief in all this. I can talk all day. It's not. All I'm trying to do is pick the best team to go out and win the game for us, and we just. I don't think we got going. We've had a couple of little shots in the first half, but we should be controlling the game. We're not controlling the game, and with the players we've got on the pitch and the experience we've got on the pitch, we should be controlling the game. They've got a 36-year-old in midfield, Rose, who's actually run the show today. He's run the show. He hasn't run anywhere. He's run the show by just quality on the ball, getting in positions. And it's the team aren't won for. But credit to him. I thought they played well, but I thought we played really poor. We allowed him to give them that belief that they're going to end the losing run.
And with so many players in that changing room, the treatment room, sorry, you have got a problem for selection ahead of Tuesday night.
Well, we'll just see who's fit. I'm not bothered. I'll play all the kids if they have to play and give them a game. I'll throw them in.